Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.
Not least, against Opera. Let's quickly speak about Not a nice performance tonight so far. Don't get me wrong, no one gets an easy game in this group, but he's been on the back end of a few difficult defeats so far.
Yeah, starts the game well, and then it just starts to pull away from him. It hasn't been falling in his favour. Whatever that's down to, I don't know, but he would hope that that's in the past now. He has to move on and try and... Oh, no.
This could be the perfect start, Zico. Of that Trivella. That one instantly blocked there. If you have just joined us tonight, Group C in the FC Pro Open is the group of death for a reason. So hard to call, still so hard to work out who's going to be going through those all-important knockout stages. Who will be playing the likes of Nicholas, Leandro Peixoto? By the end of play tonight, we'll actually have some knockout matches of our finals on February the 1st, locked in, guaranteed. I'm interested to get your thoughts, Ryan, since attack does come in early doors from Yuval. The thoughts of Zico in the team of GuiBarros. He's the only player that's gone for that Brazilian attacking midfielder.
Yeah, five-star, does have a lot going forward. I'm just looking at GuiBarros' formation here. Here's a 4 at the back. It just looked a bit different because he had Hato. I thought it was a left centre-back instead of left-back.
Sauer into Sophia Smith. Couldn't really get a clean shot away.
GuiBarros' games have been very tightly contested, low-scoring games. If he manages to keep out somebody like Yuval, I'll be stunned. Because I would associate Yuval as, in my opinion, I would even say best attacker in the group.
Hello, Neymar. Can he pull away? Neymar still so much space. GuiBarros! Times it green! And who else would it be? And that winter wildcard, Neymar Jr. popping up to support the Brazilian himself on his pursuit towards a knockout stages spot here at the FC Pro Open. At the time, you know how dangerous he is when he gets into the box, let alone. Well, the angle's onto a finesse shot this time, Green. 1 goal to nil he leads. Looking to get back onto his winning ways after a disappointing defeat in round 2. Let's jump across over here for a split second. Tex against Emre Yilmaz. Emre Yilmaz has been incredible. I did hear before we came live into this game, Ryan, 46 goals we've seen tonight.
It's unbelievable. The thing is, against Emre, he's not the player you want to play when you're on the top of your game, let alone just coming off of a loss for Tex. And Emre Yilmaz just breaking Tex down in the early doors, gets a finesse shot at the near post. Elise has been outstanding for everybody in this tournament.
He really is the budget buy. If you're at home and you're looking for a decent winger, midfielder, forwards, a finesse play style plus, he's pretty cheap as well. Might even just be under 100k now. But for Emre Yilmaz, that will be goal number 13 he has scored tonight. And he has not lost the game so far tonight. 3-2 win against Yuval and a 9-4 victory against the 2023 world champion, Anumit, who is yet to pick up a single point tonight. Let's jump back to his teammate, though, in GuiBarros, who currently leads against the runner-up of the FC Pro World Championship last year, Yuval. What I want to know as well for players at home, who has got that Sasha Bowie FC Pro Live item? Well, we spoke about Ryan. He needs a goal, he needs a point, he needs something.
Starts well again. It's unlucky for Obren, and you can tell from the player cams there, he realises too, but for a similar theme, breaking the deadlock early on. It's just as if, or just about, sorry, if he can hold those leads and perform better as the game goes on. GuiBarros working towards the byline, doesn't manage to get past the defenders.
Well, I didn't do the SBC, did you?
Of course, it had to be done. So it was a must complete.
Are you a secret fan here then?
So,
hoping for an upgrade or two tonight.
He's not in my team anymore. I've moved on.
Even if he got to an 89 rated, still would be nowhere near your team?
I don't think he would be in. Tex on the attack. Neymar cut inside, Green finesse. I want some of my people to save that, but precision shooting, Green timing always gives you a good chance to score.
Well, what we are going to do, actually, we're going to drop a poll in the chat.
Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.
To work out of you guys and girls that are watching online, who did complete that Sasha Bowie SPC? the FC Pro Live item of Yuval. Let us know at home. I know there was a lot of people online and in the chat coming in every week saying, is this the week of Sacha Boey? Is Sacha Boey playing this week? Is the FC Pro Live item on for an upgrade? He could be tonight.
Oh, he had the speed boost there. The player switched there from GuiBarros, could have been punished. In on goal again. Manages to score 2-0 up against Oberon. Wow.
I don't think he can quite believe what is going on. Back to Yuval! Rafael Leao! Keeping those Sacha Boey fans happy as he squares the game up at 1-1. Never in doubt.
Yeah, I want to see how this builds up. It's a player lock cancelled, running towards the byline, the ball roll inside, and once you play it here, you're hoping that your defense can bail you out. Those are the situations as a defender there. You know you've made an error for him to be that close to your goal, and defensively you can't really do too much there. You have to gamble, whether it's moving the keeper to the near post, but then obviously in that situation he went to the far post. It's a difficult one. Look at the group as it stands though, Brandon.
The good thing about Oberon here is that yes, he might find himself 2-0 down as it currently stands against Umit, who was second bottom before coming into this last matchup, but where he performed so well 4 weeks ago in December, picking up 11 points from 15. It's allowed himself to have a few slip-ups tonight, Ryan.
Yeah.
And still, as I said, win 2 games out of the 5, let's say, and do enough to be in the top 3.
That's the thing. Obviously, you want to aim for that top spot, but I'm sure if anyone told you, well, hold on a minute, that's an incredible last-ditch tackle.
Was that a bad first touch, or...?
It was a bad first touch, but what a start up with that is. We've got a goal again. Emre Yilmaz, driven past to R9, a step from Tex, who gets it wrong. Elise again, ball roll inside, finesse shot off the bar. An open goal for Ronaldo. Those finesse shots are frightening. And there's so many players now going forward that have it in the team. You've got Bomati in midfield, you've got Elise, you've got Neymar, to name a few.
Just looked here. Michael Elise, Thunderstruck item is what we're looking at tonight. He's a bargain buy.
Yep.
Get him in your team at home, finesse plus play style on him. And you've already seen the damage he's been able to cause, not just tonight, in past weeks as well. Speaking of Elise, very nearly.
Good tackle. Pat trying to comment tradable business. Oh, I actually forgot, I did as well. Yesterday, FitChamps Rewards. Tradable was about 480k.
You're a liar. Frankie, you're a liar.
Back Salah accidentally quick. You can retrieve it though. Quick sell recovery. Manifesting Van Dijk when the defenders drop, Brendan. I wish you the best of luck. You're not getting him though.
You're not the only one.
You're not getting him, I'll be honest. All team of the years are yours.
Jude Bellingham might be on your way to your FC Ultimate team, Daniel. Let us know about that poll as well. Have you guys been doing that Sacha Boey SBC? Update over here, goal back for Oberon. We've just seen 2 goals at the same time. Yuval 2 and up against GuiBarros, and Oberon with a goal back.
Sorry to cut you off. That patience there from Oberon is superb. He just waited and waited for the goalkeeper movement, and this was the goal you would have seen at the bottom right of your screen. Yuval taking the lead again against GuiBarros.
Goal got in the Tex game against Emre. Was 2-1 down, not for so long. Is it another goal from Neymar, maybe? Or is it Mia Ham?
Look at the patience. Ooh, that's unlucky.
It's recycled well. Team of the year. Lauren James will not mind that one at all. There you go. 86% of you saying did the Sacha Boey SBC. Remember, tonight there is a world where that Boey item will get a +2 upgrade. It's 16 points on the table for a +1. And then if you qualify to the knockout stage, it will be another +1 as well on the overall. We have seen some huge upgrades and price increases to a handful of those FC Pro Live items.
Great defending as well from both players. Just to cut the lane there from...
For a bit of a sprint boost there of Sophia Smith. Update over here again. Umit, 2-goal cushion reinstated is what we are hearing. Vitinha finds Bonmati, disguises that pass well, and it's the 4 million coin man.
I'll be honest, I didn't even see the pass. Didn't even see it.
What a game that one is, by the way. 18 minutes into it already. 3 goals between the 2 players. And that's the table now as it stands. If there's a world here as well, Ryan, that Emre Yilmaz was to win, Operon was to turn that game around and win, and Yuval was to win, then we'd start to see a bit of separation in the table.
Yeah.
Player lock was the idea. McManaman just about had enough pace. Well, we could ignore that, what I just said, because Emre Yilmaz is not in a winning position, let alone a drawing position anymore, because Beckham has just whipped that into the path.
Reinders wins it.
Of Reinders.
Wow.
Another perfect budget buy in your centre midfielder position as well. Can also score from across. That one dinked in. Lewandowski.
That's lovely.
Showcasing why he's in the squad as well.
I doubted it at the start, to be honest. First game against Tex, Lewandowski didn't really get involved.
He's the only player that has drafted him, let alone started him tonight.
I feel like it says Drogba. Hold on.
Surely a pass.
The extra pass was there. I was going to say, I feel like that's maybe the Drogba replacement. Obviously very used to using someone with power shot up top.
That could have been a first half hat-trick there for Yuval with Rafael Leao. He didn't go for the extra pass. It looked pretty obvious. Well, that result goes in. Look how the table turns. Tex now would be on 10 points. He'd be 1 win away from third place. Again, this is all as it currently stands here in round 3.
GuiBarros is just the way it changes is. Hold on, in behind.
Look at that through ball. What a through ball. Neymar all the time in the world. Surely a 2-2. And the table will continue to move and change. Goal number 60 we're hearing tonight. And we're only halfway through round 3.
That goal here changes the dynamic.
Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.
Of the group as well, incisive through ball in behind Neymar, Green to the near post. I thought it was going to be a finesse shot, to be honest, but either way, still goes in. But again, I spoke about this at the start. With this game, both players third and fourth before the game's kicked off. A draw does no favours, in my opinion. A win here sets you have the breathing space. A draw just brings you back again into the pack, where Tex is winning right now as well. The group is absolutely insane. Look at it. What?
It changes again.
Oh my goodness.
And you have to remember, Operon's top, but he's currently losing.
Wow.
Half-time in that featured matchup between GuiBarros and Yuval. Let's see where we can go. While we're waiting to kick off the second half there between the two. All square, 2-2. What's happening over here? Emre Yilmaz against Tex. Tex with a 2-goal lead. It's Miham. Or not.
Oh,
It's Lauren James.
It's a bit of luck, but you take it for Tex's perspective anyway. Back into the game, versus Oberon. Was a representative of RB Leipzig in the FC Esports. And another person that's part of that group as well, Redlac, joins us.
Hello. Some great FC25 action today. I'm thoroughly enjoying it in the crowd.
Well, you were here last week, weren't you, where you saw Anders Vergang do enough not just to top the group, but make it through to the knockout stages. There must be even it must be even harder watch, especially when your two teammates have got to go head-to-head in round 1, and it wasn't a nice game for Umit, but there had to be a winner.
I mean, like the group, it's been so topsy-turvy. You've seen Umit 3-0 up against GuiBarros, turned it around, 4-3. But yeah, every single game is so fascinating because people at the top are losing every round, and then it's becoming a group where everyone's on 8, 9, 10 points, everyone's so similar.
Oh, what a ball. See there, yeah? This is something we need to speak of. I want to see the replay here. I want to see who Umit's controlling here. Do you think this should be intercepted? Since the patch here, I'm a big fan. I think this here, if he's controlling this, I would say that.
I think Tar's got to get it.
I think so. It's
not necessarily the player who's controlling.
But it's just, yeah.
But Tar's in the lane. It's gone through his legs. It's unfortunate.
It's unlucky. Tex again, he's flying. Wow.
This is all in the first half as well, let's just remind you. 7 goals we're seeing. Is it a Lauren James hat-trick? It is!
Beautiful pass. If you ask me, the one game that I would have expected Tex to lose, especially coming into what we've seen from the first 2 rounds, would have been this one. And he's cruising so far. Still not done yet.
Back over here, Yuval! He may have been the only player to put 6 million coins in Sophia Smith, but it's moments like that when he really needs her just to pull on through and to show what she's worth, the big bucks.
Wow.
Listen, EA Sports, I think you've saved the game. because this patch, there's goals flying in from every player, all top players in this group, and like I said, it's just everyone's winning games.
I was going to say, what do you think is the biggest change that we've seen tonight from the patch from last week to this week?
It's the AI defending, it's got to be, because
toned down to the floor.
It's like Ryan said, there's so many goals in every single game, it's never boring.
Yeah.
And you never know what's going to happen.
Heard we got another goal as well in the Auburn game.
You might want to close your eyes here, Red Lap, because unfortunately RB Leipzig, finds himself 4-3 down, and I can already imagine the next POV we're going to see from when it's not going well for him. He's a very emotional player.
Well, that's the thing. I think that's 3 games in a row now he's had a 2-goal lead. And when it's happened once, it's okay. When it's happened twice, you start to think in that 3rd game, is it going to happen again?
Yeah.
And it has.
And I hate to say it, Ryan, if he doesn't win this game or take points from it, he could get left.
We would have to see every single result fall in his favour. And, of course, he would have to do his job and some as well, because the goal difference doesn't favour him. The swing from Umit to Yuval is 12 goals.
And if you remember rightly, in the FC Pro Open last year, 2 of these players in this group were in the top 8, Obron and Umit. There is a world tonight that one of them most definitely might not be finding their way through to the knockout stages. 3-2 to Yuval over here tonight so far. Of course, Redlac, 11 million coin budget tonight for our players. If you were to draft your team, would there have been any certain different picks from what you've seen tonight, or where are you leaning to? You lean towards an R9, you lean towards a bit of a riskier team of the year, a bit more of an expensive team of the year pick?
I think before team of the year, I was with Anders all the way. I was thinking that R9 item was straight in the squad, no matter the budget, because he's so influential. But now there's new items which are cheaper, but still so effective and can fit into any team.
There's Dumfries. Lauren James, nice step over exit. Jonathan Tarr just about in the way. More Mystery Nation guesses coming through. It's Canada I tried. I don't know what objective you've completed, but it's not the same one. Is it Colombia? It's not Colombia. We've had Uruguay before. Someone thought they cracked earlier tonight, right, with Uruguay?
It's Uruguay. Yeah, it's Uruguay. They're correct.
Are they correct, Ryan?
They're correct, yeah.
I think someone started a bit of a rumour. Here's another chance now for Yuval. That numero foot, Rafael Leao, has actually been sort of the star of the show for him in this game. Did you do the Bowie SBC or not?
Yeah, I did. But like Ryan said, I think he's just sort of been outgrown by, you know, the new items, the new evolutions that have come out.
Yeah, agreed.
He's not in my starting 11, he's not even on the bench, but maybe he will be after today.
Oh,
what a gift, what a gift! It's not pretty, but he won't care. In a group like this, you will take anything that falls your way.
That's a tough one to take, let's be honest. The power shot there from Yuval, straight into Ronald Koeman, and it just falls in favour of Yuval, and he makes it count, celebrates as well.
Some would argue he should even be on the pitch, that Ronald Koeman.
I said it, I agreed, should never be on there. We've got a goal in the game between Emre Yilmaz and Tex. 53 minutes in, a through ball in behind R9 Ronaldo. We're seeing so many chips. I would never chip. Maybe, obviously, that's why I'm here, but would you chip that already?
Yeah, I think you would, because you see a lot of players today committing the keeper early.
Yeah.
And when they do that, they're in no man's land. They leave the goal open. It's easy to be chipped.
Do you think it matters having the play style?
No, not at all.
You don't think it makes a difference, timing it, or?
Maybe having the base play style helps in a way of, you know, performing the chip shot, but actually scoring it, I don't think it does help too much.
Back to this one now. What a ridiculous first half that was. 7 goals. Back to him to make it all square. Unfortunately, runs in. So Oberon's defence. What do you make of his Lewandowski pick in this team, Red Lap? Because he's the only player to do it.
Well, we've seen him in last week's action in week 6, and he put on a really good performance, I think. He scored a lot of goals, was very influential, so I don't mind it at all. If you look at everyone else's sort of striker, it is Rogue.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who you would use instead. The Neymar, I think, is a good option as well. He's put a lot of coins into Ruud Gullit. That's the thing. So the coins are being sort of sucked up in the midfield positions.
But I think that's a mistake, personally.
So do I.
You've already got a minimum of 2 million coins coming out with, you know, Lauren James, who I think is really important. But then you see Yuval spending 6 million.
On Smith, yep.
On Smith.
Oh, that's lovely.
Lauren James, oh, it's a tap in! With Halbert's night speed, he needs something like that to go his way. Back in the game, 4-4.
Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.
It's a driven pass in the triggered run. The pass was there as well. He takes a shot, who fortunately fell in favour of Umut.
Well, back over here, 4-2, Yuval. He's currently in front. Table changes again. If I had to put you on the spot, Redlac, 3 names going through to the knockouts.
Right now, I think you have to keep Oberon in there.
He's a third, isn't he?
He has to get top 3.
Yeah.
Then this is the thing, it's a fascinating group because normally you start looking at the fixture list in round 4 or 5, you're seeing who each other's got. This group has so much talent in it that doesn't really matter. Everyone's going to be playing everyone good, so it doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Oberon, Emre. I want to see a Leipzig player in there, but it's looking tough at the minute.
Ooh.
Back over here, Emre Yilmaz.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, fair
Should
play.
he have taken that shot from that far out? I'm not sure.
That's a strike and a half from Liao on his weaker foot. There's also a goal in the game between Oberon and Umut. Umut conceding again, Oberon takes the lead.
Well, we just saw goal 60 not that long ago. I'm sure we're probably nearly enough past goal 70.
We've been told that actually was the 70th goal.
It's like I was counting. I've lost count tonight.
I feel like you'd be counting. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, what a pass. Elise, he knew he was going to go. A penalty shout waved away.
That's a great tackle.
It had to be a good tackle. Would it be Michael Elise just finessing that one into the left top corner? Final 20 minutes. Looks like this one will be one of our first games to conclude in this round. And we can tease you as well of what we've got coming up next tonight. In round 4 of fixtures, Zico. Cut back on the finesse. Oh, just off the post. Played that really well.
Yeah, really well. I think we was all thinking that penalty shout could be the momentum switch that you need, could be the thing that gets GuiBarros back into this game, but that post shot, it's not ideal, is it really, when you've got Yuval on the attack.
Look at these matches as well. GuiBarros against Emre Yilmaz, Umut against Tex. Oberon against Yuval in our round 4. Breathing space back to Oberon, a bit of emotion coming out from him as the pressure continues to build here tonight. 6-4, there's been 10 goals in that game. Ridiculous.
Quick tip for you guys at home, that sort of move that Oberon's done there, I really like it. He's used it all one technical dribble towards the goal, in the angle of the Trivela, waiting, will Umut move the keeper? He didn't in time, so he just sort of shot across goal, and it's going in 9 times out of 10.
Especially if you green it like he done there. So important. The triggered runs there. Neymar can play that in behind.
Well, Malaman's completely out of position here. Fortunate enough that Ronald Koeman was able just to recover possession. He has got a pause queued. I don't know if he'll be able to get the next few in-game minutes. Yuval will be doing everything he can to not give him an opportunity to pause there. We can just get the table back up a second, just to look at how close Yuval is towards another Sacha Bowie upgrade. There'll be a lot of people tuning in tonight. 16 points he needs to get another +1, and if he makes it to the knockout stage, just with a top 3 tonight in this group, it will be another +1. Umut Oberon, what's happening over here? More goals? Yeah, 6-5.
That touch there as well, it's kind of obvious that the extra pass is the main choice there, but that touch inside with R9, it's great play from Umut. Heard a roar. We'll get to that in a second. Great last-ditch tackle there from Yuval Belli.
Chance to break here now, maybe on a bit of a counter-attack. No, right back inside. Haaland's been pulled over.
This is where the roar came from.
Equaliser? Oh, yes. Of course there's an equaliser. 5-5.
That's fucking bullshit.
Apologies for any unsavoury language there. He's not been afraid to take some of those shots from distance.
Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.
So has he? Emre Yilmaz. I think his last 2 goals, Ryan, have just been top bins. Nothing too fancy about them. Of course, yes, they've been timed, but he's just gone for it.
Yeah, in that one, Emre Yilmaz loves a speed boost. Remember last year, just off the first touch as well, he just likes to take the space. It's a good step there from Obren. This game for is like everybody else, but
It's
I just
massive,
feel like
isn't
it's
it?
even more important. Just for the group standing, 7 points. He needs to keep himself in the conversation because look at the distance between himself and
just
Yuval.
gassed him.
Oh, wow. It's an uncharacteristic miss. We normally see Obren score those.
Well, the thing that's also crazy here as well, Ryan, is that the next game will be Tex against So they both need to be in a winning position here, really.
That game is, again, if it stays the same, the scorelines, they're obviously relying on GuiBarros and Yuval dropping points. It's not in your control, and that's the worst position to be in a group stage tournament.
I think for the first time in this group, we're seeing a sort of split in the pack. The top 3 maybe taking a step away from the lower 3.
And that's weird because for so long of this group, that hasn't been the case, has it? Everyone's got points against each other.
Yeah.
And the only real convincing player we've seen tonight was Emre Yilmaz, who was able to win his 2 opening games and score quite a few goals. Let's jump around to this one then. 4 minutes left in round 3. Yuval, I think, to be honest, is pretty happy just to take time out of this game. Redlac, you're in this situation now. You know how big points are. How are you approaching these last 4 in-game minutes, especially when you've got a 2-goal cushion?
I think you want to bring someone on quite tall up front, and you want to be able to get into them wide areas, get into the corner, and try and sort of waste a bit of time, but also be threatening. You want to make sure you have a chance to score in case, you know, the opponent over-presses.
Beautiful.
There's one back.
Beautiful.
And now on the opposite side, Redlac, you only need 1 goal in 2.5 minutes. How are you approaching that?
Well, you're thinking, well, I've just got 1. I've got the confidence. I've got the ability to go and get another. It's all on Yuval here now because it's up to Yuval to sort of waste time accordingly, a bit of game management. But if GuiBarros can get the ball, there'll be fear in Yuval for that final attack.
What do you do, though, in that situation? Would you change formation or you just keep it the same?
Me personally, I'd like to just get straight back into it. So if Yuval takes a pause here, changes a few tactics, maybe takes some time out of the game. But me personally, I'd like to jump back in because I've got that confidence, I've got that belief to get another goal.
Well, we're going to do our best to give you the last kicks of the action here.
No.
Michael Elite! How on earth?
Oh, my God.
Emre Yilmaz might have just snatched it. But one of the last kicks of the game. The angle looked a bit off, to be brutally honest. But it's the 100k man again, the bargain by the team that comes to save the day. A little ball roll finesse.
It's posted stamp, fair play.
Thank you very much.
That is...
We've seen so many goals from the finesse playstyle plus, but that one there, Ryan, it was so straight on. It was like I was just waiting for it to go in, but I just didn't know. Was it wide? Was it over?
Wow.
Through into the top corner.
It's another goal. A dink chip Lewandowski. Oh no, that was Valverde, I believe, in behind. Even Obren shot there. He didn't expect that to go in. That finesse shot, insane. But this game coming to a close. Yuval defeating GuiBarros. That is massive for Yuval in the group standings. A huge, huge win.
Well, I think for the first time in this group, we are starting to see some separation. Massive win there for Yuval. Puts him in that top 3.
I still can't get over that finesse shot. Would you take that shot from? I promise you I'm not taking that.
Ryan, it was so straight on.
Yeah, it was not like there's an angle to cut in from, or it was...
Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.